Hello and welcome to glowstrong.com. This is the Watermill tutorial, and this is what the Watermill looks like. Alright, so the first thing we want to learn with this move is good plane control. Well, first off, I'm going to be teaching you the clockwise motion, and when you're doing this move you want to make sure that both glow sticks are spinning in the same direction. Because if you have them spin different directions, it's going to be a butterfly move. So have them both spin clockwise or counterclockwise. You obviously want to learn both ways. So the first thing you want to learn is good plane control in the different areas of the move. So the first part is pretty easy. It's just right in front of you by your hip. Pretty easy. Once you get that down, you want to move to the next position, which is behind your back. You want to have it the same height as where you had it in the front and about the same distance away from your hip as you did in the front. So all you do is put it behind you and start spinning. Make sure you're going in the same direction, and make sure that you do this in front of a mirror so you can see that your plane is straight. You'll notice that my wrist is cocked up like this. You don't want to be having your wrist like that, because then you're really just kind of throwing off your arm. It's really hard to put your arm like that. So just cock your wrist like this. And once you have that down with one hand, you want to move on to the next hand. You want to make sure that you are going in the same direction, and it's going to be the same. Your wrist, when it's behind you, it's going to be cocked like this, and it's going to be the exact same as the right hand. Now, once you have that down with both hands, you can do that. You have really good plane control. The next thing you want to work on is going from front to back. And how you do this is, when you're spinning in front of you, when the glow stick gets to the top of the circle, you want to start to move your hand back behind you, and at the same time you want to curl your wrist so it goes into that curled position. So it gets to the top of the circle, you just move back and curl your wrist. You can practice going from forward to back a few times, and then try practicing getting from the back to forward. It's going to be the same timing from going forward and back to back and forward. When the glow stick gets to the top of the circle behind you, that's when you want to move your arm to the front. So you might want to start out with maybe like 3 spins in front of you, go behind you, do 3 spins, and come in front till you're comfortable with doing that, and then cut it down to 2 spins on each side until you can get down to 1 spin on each side. Make sure that you go slow when you do this. Don't force it, don't go really fast, and it should come pretty easily. Now you want to make sure that when you're doing the move, when the right hand is in front, you want to make sure that the left hand is behind you. And when the left hand's in front, you want to make sure the right hand's behind. It is a split time motion, so you're not spinning same time like this. You're going to be spinning split time. And that's pretty much the whole move right there. Make sure that you learn it going the other way as well.